When I started doing video reviews in 2008, I think it was, I promised myself on the sole of my bowling carpet cars that I wasn't going to do these unboxing videos. And I pretty much stayed with that. I've showed a couple of things where we're taking things out of the boxes that came in, but not just opening the boxes. I just never saw the point of it. And I'm pretty sure the people that come to my site know I can get stuff out of a box without hurting myself. People seem to think that there's some drama in how people get things out of boxes. And apparently you're waiting for drama on how I'm going to do this. I even saw one review where the fella showed what kind of tools you would need to get into the box. Now I'm wondering if the people that need to be told what tools to use are smart enough to use them. That said, I'll be very careful. After much careful consideration, I decided to go with the obvious choice and use a box cutter. And it turns out that my grasp of the obvious was astounding. And that's when my patience ran out, and you're just going to have to accept the fact that I got this stuff out of the box without committing any crimes or hurting anybody. And what appeased the people closest to me, see, it didn't hurt myself. Now we can look at what came in the boxes that came out of the box. This is my new Spektrum DX5 transmitter and a receiver that I got to go along with it. I've been reading up on all the new technology in cars and radios these days and figure I'm going to need all of these features to get me on the same page with some of the 15-year-olds around here. This outfit has the advanced vehicle control system in it that works like a gyro, but what I like about it is that you can dial in how much you want this gyro to help you and how much you want to do yourself. I'm looking for a little help in my driving, but I don't want something taking over and driving for me. But Spektrum might want to start working on a system like that, because in another 10 years, when I'm 85, I might need something that takes over driving for me. In fairness to the unboxing believers, all the radio stuff came in all these little bags, and only the last one told us not to kill ourselves with it. This could show up in an X-file sometime. This is all the stuff that comes in the DX5 Pro box. There's a lot of adjustability parts in here, including for moving the steering wheel around. I didn't know that I wanted to change the position of the steering wheel, but they might be onto something here. You can move the steering wheel forward and backward and put it at an angle with these wedges that they have. You also get an extra steering wheel that's a little bit smaller than the other one, and you get a bare rim. I met a guy in Iowa in a street stock once that had a disturbing amount of duct tape inside his car. But when he got on the track, he was out driving just about everybody there, so I might wrap some duct tape around that spare wheel and see if that helps any. I decided not to get in too much depth with features on this radio, especially when I seen how thick the instruction manual is. The key points for me is that this radio has lots of adjustability, and we can put 250 different models in here. This radio deserves a full video on what it does, and we'll get into that as soon as I get a little more familiar with it. The receiver package has a secret compartment where they hide the instruction manual and paperwork. Being dedicated to this unboxing thing, I found it and took the stuff out for you. This receiver is small enough to fit in most cars, and plus it does telemetry stuff if you have those kind of batteries in ESC. So there you have my only attempt at an unboxing review. In the next segment, I'll get back to reviewing the important things about this radio.